Well, a lot of the misconceptions are that it's just a stranger that takes over a stranger's child because of whatever that reason may be. But it's becoming more and more the fact that it's becoming a kinship. It's becoming a relative who takes care and eventually adopts the other child. That way it stays in the family, it stays blood, and it's more, there's not as much trauma, which is what a lot of adoptions end up being, is through trauma. National statistics show that 30% of grandparents are raising their grandkids in the state of Alabama. That's grandparents, relatives of like an aunt, uncle, great-grandparents, that type of thing. So it's a misconception that it's just through a DHR or through some other agency, that now it's a lot of kinship as well. Several years ago, when there was drugs involved, and we tried for a while to get something done and nothing was ever done. So 3 years ago, a baby was born, a baby girl was born, and DHR knocked on our door and said, hey, you have an option. You can either take 3 kids or they can go into foster care. Well, there was no question whatsoever. So we took those 3 kids, and we ended up, it was another about a 1.5 year battle through various court proceedings, and then last December we actually adopted the kids. Most of the public does not understand that the situation, whether it be in school or whether it be in church or whether it be at home, that a lot of these kids that have been facing drug, whether they were born with drugs or have drugs in their system or whatever it may be, that they're facing a whole lot of traumas down the road that nobody knows about. So this is a whole new world that a lot of people, whether it's schools mainly, are just now having to face that.